See if that's working. Okay. I can hear myself. So we're going to be working on this journal. We're going to do a cute little Santa sack full of toys kind of thing. So sorry about the sound glitch there at the beginning. Sometimes it happens. I don't know what causes it. Sometimes if I plug the mic in ahead of time, it just doesn't work. No clue. Anyway, so looks like we're okay. I see Nancy is on here. I assume y'all can hear me. It sounded like I could hear myself, so. All right, let's see. A couple people. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull the camera up top. Y'all let me know if there's an issue and you can't hear me. I'm sure you will. All right, I'm going to pull this up top. Okay. Let's see. Nobody's saying anything. I just really want to make sure you can hear me. I'm going to just turn my volume up on my phone real quick. Okay, it's working. I just didn't want the feedback. All right, so I got to figure out where I'm going to put this page. It's going to be like a Santa sack full of toys. And so what I did is I get these little Amazon wish list type books that you get all the time in the mail. And so I went through and cut out a whole bunch of toys from the magazine, basically. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, Lori. So I'm going to make a sack out of this tulle kind of stuff. It's $3. Where did I get that? It looks like a Dollar Tree item. It must have been in the more expensive Dollar Tree stuff. I'm not sure where I got it from. Probably Dollar Tree. Possibly given to me. I don't know. I can't keep up with it. So I got to figure out what would be a good spot, because I'm going to put a background using one of these, I think. They're slightly different. I just got to figure out which one. This is for next week. Which one looks best? So I'm not sure which one I'll use. So this paper, I've used this before. I used it last year in something. Let's see what it's called. It is called Christmas Fireplace Junk Journal Pages by Picwaves. It's an Etsy purchase. I assume it's still called that. I'll have to double check before I put it on my YouTube description thing. Sometimes they change their names. I posted one the other day, and I went to try to search for it, and the Etsy person had literally changed their name, and I was like, oh, well, I just told everybody you were this, and you're not anymore. I was like, okay. I'm trying to decide which one of these looks. They're almost the same now. They're getting full, but almost as the same in thickness. I think I just want kind of a plain page, since I'm going to put a background, and I know I have plenty of plain pages left. I just got to decide if I want to do a spread across two. I know I had one little spot with two. So I've got that spot there that's fairly plain. Where else do I have? Put something cool there. I don't know what I'm going to do there. So it looks like they're going to be the same on both of these in the front. So either one is fine, I guess. That one's a little thinner, so I'll probably do that one. I don't think this is going to be super bulky. Just a little teeny bulky. Not too bad. Yeah, we'll do that one. I think that's fine. So let's set this bit back here. I think I'll try to do it on 2 pages. It may only need 1, but I think it might need 2 because it's got a lot going on. I got a Santa. This is from Luise Heinzl. I did an Etsy of hers last year called Santa Claus Strips. It's on her Etsy store. So she has a ton of Santa Clauses on it. So I think that's all the digitals I'm going to be possibly using. So I want to put him in a scene somewhere, and then his sack in the scene with him. And it's just going to be a little piece of tulle about yay big. And I'll show you how I'm going to fix it. One page, or am I going to need 2? I'm leaning toward I might need 2. Put the whole scene across. I kind of like the tree. I use about, this one's slightly bigger. How's my height? Height's good. I might do this one and do both pages. I'd have to split the fireplace a little bit, but that's okay. I think it'll work better as 2 pages just because he's going to take up so much room, and then I have more room for the sack. All right. I think I can do this. Like, this is kind of I had a loose idea of what I wanted to do, you know, which is a lot of times the situation. So I'm thinking my ribbon needs to be about yay big. So I'm going to fold this piece under and then kind of pull it around and make a sack about yay big. So think about here. I can always cut off more if I need to. This is wired. I could probably pull the wire out if I wanted. I might on the bottom, but I'm kind of thinking it's going to help keep the shape. So I think I'm going to keep the wire. I'm debating if I wanted to pull it out on the bottom because it will, the bottom doesn't have to keep shape. The top needs to keep shape because I'm going to kind of, you know, make it look like it's wrapping. Does that make sense? So I think, let's see, I had one that I'd kind of practiced with, so I'm going to see how big that is. It is, where's my inches? 7, 8, about 8 inches long. I'll just go about the same. That's on my ruler. So yeah, somewhere around there, about 8 inches. I've been wondering what I was going to do with this tool. It's pretty, but I really had no clue what to do with it. Other than making pockets. Now I'm going to have glitter everywhere because it is a glitter tool, so I'll have glitter all over the place. So let's figure out the background. I think I'm just going to tear the edges and color the back a little bit. I'm just debating if I want to just go with this. Do I have one that's got 2 dark pages? It's like a green and a brown. Thickness wise, that's wrapping paper. It's really thin. I don't think I want to put that on a super thin page. This might be my best bet. Although this, that's a cardstock. I don't think I need cardstock. All right, we'll go with this. I think it'll be all right. So let's figure out how we're going to tear this. So I'm going to tear the edges and cut it in half, kind of, sort of. Probably straight in half. Hopefully it works. Like I said, I don't know. It's just a thought. Thought I had. We're going to make something. Let's see. Try to tear just a teeny bit off of this. If I'd thought about it, I would have put it a little more to the middle when I printed it, but I didn't think about it. So we're trying not to lose too much tree. If I can hold this firm enough. This is, I think, resume paper is what I printed this on. That's what it feels like. All right, so we got that, and then we can do the top, which should be right to the edge. Okay. This right to the edge. Get it on the line, it helps. Okay. And one more. Hey, Gail. Hey, Deborah. I don't see Dawn today. I wish she's around though. She might be sleeping. All right, let's see if we can figure out half. I guess I'll just fold it. I'm just gonna pinch it. It's pretty much right where the reef center is. Using my grid so I can get it somewhat straight. All right. Hopefully it works. So what can I color the background with? Because I know you're going to see the edges, and I don't want to see, like, I don't want to see that white. This doesn't bother me. The coffee dyed isn't bad, but this side, I'd rather not have the white edge on there. What is this paper I used? Green. I don't really want poinsettias on there, so I thought about turning it around, but I'm just gonna color it. So I'll just color it with something that blends in with this a little better, maybe something that closer to this brown. I think that's probably best. So let's ink these up first. I'm debating on pulling this whole thing out because it'll be easier to work with. Let's see if there's anything on either of these pages. I don't think so. So I'm going to pull these two out of here. Leave this sitting like this, and hopefully I'll get it back in the same spot. Put that behind me. And then what we're dealing with is these two. Okay. So, color. I think Scorched Timber's too dark. Do I want to go archival? Not particularly. I think I just want to use distress, so maybe just vintage photo. I think frayed burlap would be too strong. Although it's going to react differently on that coffee dyed versus the other one. I'm looking at my colors here. What do we got? Black Soot, Lost Shadow, Frayed Burlap. What color is Frayed Burlap? Do I have a... It's not yellow enough. I still think it looks green. I don't know why. All right, we'll go with, I think, just vintage. I think that's probably going to be best. So, piece of cardboard or something, just so we don't make a mess. And it looks like I only need like maybe a 1/2 inch on the edges. Here, we're just going to do this one separate. And I'll probably use a brush. So we can get just a bit darker. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's see. Yeah, I think that'll be better. Yeah, I was sitting there, I was just looking at the Amazon book, and I was like, look at all these toys. What can I do with all these toys? I was like, a Santa sack thing would be cool. So that's how that came about. So there's that side. Now the catch is going to be to get this white to look approximately the same. It might be a little challenging. I think I'm going to stick this here because we're going to have an edge here too, and I'll just do both of these at the same time. We can match it up. Kind of, sort of. Try not to get my poinsettia page. That side's not dark enough, I might have to put a couple of coats on it, or maybe use my dauber, because the dauber is stronger than the brush, typically. Stay over there. Alright, I'm going to move that because that'll get too dark. I have a piece of cardboard extra. Here's one. I didn't want the other one getting even darker, so. Yeah, I think this will work. Luckily, I only have to do like a 1/2 inch, so let's test the color, see what it looks like. Is it close? Yep, that's pretty darn close. All right, that'll work. Okie dokie. No, I think I'll do the edges of that maybe with the scorched timber, is that what it's called? That really dark one. Just so it shows a nice edge on it. Okay. Y'all ready for Christmas? I am getting there. Not quite ready. Almost. I haven't even got the ornaments on the tree. Hubby's like, you put the lights up and I'll put the ornaments up. I was like, okay. So I put the lights up a week and a half ago. And the ornaments are still not up. I'm like, babe, you gonna put those lights on, or those ornaments on that tree or not? I don't like putting ornaments on trees. I find it very tedious. But 9 out of 10 times I get stuck doing it because he procrastinates too long. And I'm like, okay, the holiday's going to be over by the time you get him up there. All right, that should be good. Scorched timber. I keep trying to call it burnt umber. Probably because it's so dark it reminds me of that. I don't want to use the brush. I want my little thingy, which of course I buried it. Oh, there it is. Is that it? Yep. So I'm going to use this for the edges of... Oh, what did I do? Why does that look like that? It's because I turned it. Yeah. And this goes like this. Luckily, there's nothing on any of these, so if I messed it up, I could just turn it. All right. So I'm going to put this on these edges because I think it will show best. I like using the resume paper when I'm doing tear outs like this because it's just a little bit thicker, and so it just holds up better, but it's not like cardstock thick. Hey, Angela. So if you're catching this live on Facebook, if you see that little red button, I think I forgot to say that, and then later I post it on YouTube, so you could be watching either place, but I like posting it over there because I have a playlist and post it over there so I can put it on my playlist, and I can it's just easier access for everybody, and the description setup is better. I can't go live over there yet because I don't have enough subscribers. You have to have so many subscribers before they let you go live over there. Alright, so there's that. What about my Santa? I'll probably do him a vintage photo. He's got a little bit of white edge because I fussy cut him out. I liked this one. It looks like he's, you know, reminding you of something to be good. This particular digital has a lot of Santas. A lot of them are just like halves though, or just faces. There weren't as many full size. So you've got a few to pick from. The nice thing is I like digitals because you can make them whatever size you need. It just makes it a whole lot easier when you're trying to do little things like this. Right, there's that. So he's going to go in there, and then his bag is going to go somewhere in the scene. I thought about cutting out some stockings. I saw that paper, this one here, had stockings on it, and I was like, those are totally about the right size. So if I have room, I might throw a few of those on there. Haven't decided. I had a little cloth one or something. That'd be cute too, but we'll see. We'll see what I've got to work with. So this is going to get glued down. each page individually. And then I think I'll put the sack, here, let me move this. I think I'll put the sack here next to the tree and have him over here. Just maybe standing kind of in front of the chair there. So these wires are sticking out. I don't really want them sticking out, so I'm going to cut them off. If I can find the two pieces, get it in the trash can before I step on it later, because that's what'll happen. Let's see, this side okay? It's not too bad. This side's a little close. I'm pushing the wire out just a little bit so it's not right there on the edge. All right, so I think I wanted it see-through so you can see all the little goodies inside, you know? So I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna glue this paper down first, but I wanna kind of see if it's gonna work for my size and all that. So that's going to go like this. This is going to go folded under, but after I put the toys in. So it might be a little bit big. I can't tell. Maybe just a fraction big. But I can squish it too, so the bottom I can squish up. And then the top I'm going to have like, you know, down. So stuff's kind of pouring out. I think that's a good size. All right, so the question is, do I want the wire on the bottom? It's not really thick, so I don't think it'll be a problem. I think I'll leave it. All right, so here's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna glue the edge of the sack first. Well, first I'm gonna glue this paper. Then I'm gonna glue the edge of the sack down so that I can basically load the bag. So this goes here. I think I'll just use art glitter. This is somewhat thick, so you won't see the lines of the art glitter. You know how sometimes if the paper's really thin, you can see all the little lines when you do it. I hope I can get through this page without it drying before I get to the other side. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't know if y'all, what kind of movies y'all watch. I was just watching Carry On. Sitting there trying to find things to watch. And my daughter's like, have you seen that yet? I was like, no. And she's like, you should watch it. It's pretty good. I was like, okay. It's one of those, you know, action-packed shows with the, you know, terrorist thought plot and all that. Oh my goodness, guys. I had to turn it off. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like it. It's got a lot of action and all that. But it was making me, my anxiety so high. I told Dave, I was like, I can't watch this right now before my live. I'm like, my anxiety is so high right now. My heart's going 100 miles an hour from watching this thing. I'm like, I got to turn it off and watch some ASMR so I can do my live. It's like, or I'm going to black out in the middle of my live. It's really like one of those heart-pounding shows. It's like, wow. And maybe it's just me and I'm easily affected, but yeah. I don't know how it ends because I haven't seen the end of it yet, so hopefully it's good. But wow, it's quite the action show. Big change because I normally just watch a bunch of Hallmark stuff this time of year, and that's not one of the typical things I watch, other than maybe like Die Hard, you know, it's kind of like that. But, and it's during Christmas, so. But Yeah, I needed to watch about 3 Hallmark movies so that I could calm down. Which I'm sure I will. I watched a cute one last night. I don't remember what it was called. It was something about an Amish Christmas or something. It was really good. I liked it. I'm a sucker for a good Hallmark movie, though. I don't know if y'all watch them or not. I can't be the only one. Let's see if I can line this up. Kind of, sort of. Trying to get it about the same height. That looks about right. It's a little bit bigger than the other side for some reason. Don't know why. But there. Good. All right. So there's our background. Hey, Kim. Okay. Very cute. And then we could probably put Santa. I might wait until I get, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to move them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want them there. So I'm going to go ahead and put them. I'm not going to have any kids in the scene because this is kind of like, you know, he's come down the chimney and, you know, somehow magically avoided getting burned up by the fire. I couldn't find any scenes that didn't have fire going in the chimney. So, you know, Santa has his ways. And, you know, he's unloading his sack of toys under the tree. That was the idea. Have y'all watched Red One yet? That's good too. I watched that yesterday. That was good. But I like The Rock. He's one of my favorites. So anything with The Rock in is good. All right, there's Santa. He looks kind of short there, huh? We'll call it perspective. He's a short Santa. All right. Glue all over my fingers. Let's see. I'm debating. I think I want to use Fabri-Tac. I think that's probably my best option. You're not a movie watcher at all, Lori? Oh, wow. I am serious movie watcher. I watch stuff a lot. I think this has, yeah, it's got an inside and outside, it looks like. I think that's the outside. So I'm going to cut that a little straighter, maybe. I'm going to try to cut it a little straighter. It's kind of crooked. I thought about cutting it at an angle, but I think I'm just going to keep it straight. So I think I'm going to come over about this far because the other part's going to be looped. So I think my idea will work. I decide how to put this glue on here. I think I'm just going to kind of put it next to it and then move it because I want to see how much I need. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there to hold it in place. Scooch it over on top of that glue. And it's going to go right through the tool, so it's going to be messy. And then figure out the shape. So I want to kind of figure out the shape before I load it. So I think about that big, so I probably have a little too much. So this is going to turn inward. We only want just a little bit right there. Just judging the size. Okay, yeah, so let's take off about this much. Okay, so what will happen is this side's going to get glued under and attached to where we just put the glue there. like that, but I don't want to do it yet. Okay, so that's going to go like that, and then this is going to have like a little, you know, couple wave shape like that, and then the bottom, I just got to figure out the bottom. I think I'm just going to squish it together so it's a slightly narrower, maybe. Yeah, so something like that. So this lets me know where I need to stay with the toys. So they need to be right there. Okay. So I'm going to zoom in just a little. And we'll grab our bag of toys. Now for this, I could probably get away with the art glitter. I don't think I need the Fabri-Tac. I'm not going to glue this down anywhere yet except there, and then after I might put a little bit on this side, but for right now I just want it just kind of where I need to know. So, and you can kind of just mark it approximately. So there's where I need to stay. All right, so let's see, what did I cut out? I actually cut out some outfits too. I was thinking, wouldn't it be fun on some paper dolls, but I could not really find any that it worked on. Let's see, how can I do this? I'll come down just a little bit. I'm just going to throw these up here. I cut a bunch. I was a busy fussy cutter while I was watching my movies. So there's other things in here, like a tree I don't need, and a bunch of little outfits. I was thinking that on the Tim Holtz paper dolls, I could put some of these, but I only found like 2 that would kind of work, and I couldn't really make it work on most of my Tim Holtz dolls. So we've just got a bunch of toys for the most part, and I just got to pick out which ones I want. So we got a cute little doll, a bunch of little stuffed animal thingies. Cars. Games. I think that was supposed to be like an iPad or something, but it really doesn't look like anything once it's cut out. Toys, cars. I kind of want to see what I have because I'm going to be splitting this up between 2 journals. I got a ton of Monopolies. Oh my gosh. There were so many Monopolies. I think some of these are games. Uno. Another car. What is that? That's a book, I think. More Monopolies. Put those over there. More Unos. I feel like I had more than one Uno. Probably should get my tweezers because I won't be able to pick these up. Watercolor video games. Different kinds of tablets. All right, get the tweezers. I'm trying to separate them so I can kind of get an idea of what I got to work with size-wise and category-wise too. So stuffed animals, dolls, big dolls. Sweaters go over there, outfits go over there. I even get some beanies for like paper dolls. I was like, could do that. Some more American Girls. I think that's what those are. Kitty cats, that's for something else. And then I came across a bunch of packages and I was like, oh man, I could have used those the other day when I was trying to find packages. So now I know. If you're looking for packages, look in your Christmas magazines. Which I should have known that, right? Stuffed animal, Care Bear, Barbies, headphones. I got a lot of stuff here. But like I said, I just wanted enough. So I can kind of pick and choose sizes and all that. A crock pot. Who doesn't want one of those? This is like one of those little like maca pots. We have 2 of these. We're not gonna put that in there though. Wrapped presents I'm not gonna do. Although I might stick a few under the tree. I think it's got some. Barbie. I know I saw a Barbie. Where did that Barbie go? I don't know. I'll put it there. Let's see. All right. goes. There's a lot. I'm going to put a ton of stuff in this bag. If I was doing stockings, I could save like littler things like that for like peeking out of a stocking. Which I'll have to decide. Some of these are too big. I wasn't cutting with the bag next to me, so. Yeah, Elf on a Shelf. Should stick him up there somewhere. I don't know. He might be too big. Got a doggy too. I'll probably, whatever I don't use on this page, I might use elsewhere. Another stuffed animal. More Monopolies. More Monopolies. What's this? This looks like a Sonic. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a Seek and Find. Alright. I'm running out of room. More laptop time things. Sweater goes over there. I know this is a lot, but I just need to organize a little. Otherwise I can't pull from. Camera. Those little Funko things. A keyboard. I got a bunch, huh? Outfit we don't need. Alright. I think this is good. I might have to pull back out because I'm too close for y'all to see my spread here. It's part of a train. Coffee mug goes over there. Car. Another beanie. Alright, I think that's enough to figure this out. Just trying to turn them all the right way. Oh, there's more stuffed animal. Package, mittens, and beanies. Okay. I'm going to zoom back out because I think I'm too... Alright, okay. Look at all those toys. I know, right? Did I go overboard? Yeah. But, you know. Alright, pick a few. Anything you want to see in your journal, Lori? Any favorites? You let me know if there's any favorites you see in this pile. We've got like 4 little dolls here. I'll pick one. Any one you want. And then that's a stuffed animal. It's supposed to be over here. Stuffed animals. Okay. Oh my goodness. There's so much. Oh, that mitten doesn't go there. It goes over there. Okay. I don't think you really care what goes in there. I have 2 of these that are almost alike. No preferences. Okay. So we gotta have a doll, because, you know, gotta have a doll. Try to figure out where to put her. She's so big. All right, put that one there, and then stuffed animals are bigger, so let's pick a little stuffed animal. What about a little frog? Or bear? A little honey bear. And then a couple of games. I probably should just glue as I go and just figure it out. That's what I'll do. I'm just going to glue as I go. I'm not going to try to figure it out otherwise. It just take me too long. So we'll just glue as we go. I'm just going to stick them randomly. Hopefully it'll work out. I have enough sizes to pull from. It should be fine. So I'm just going to stick them to where some are sticking out, some aren't. Because you'll also be able to see through the bag. Debating where I want him. He's so big. I'm thinking just, you know, parts of him will show. Because I'm going to put a bunch on top. I gotta make sure I don't go too far over because I gotta loop my little thing there. I think that'll be all right. Skateboard, no, not like that. All right, let's see. Keyboard maybe. That's big. Do the keyboard next. Okay, and some Game Boy type things, whatever they are, I don't know. Nintendos or something. Stick some down here in the bottom. And some watercolor pencils somewhere. And I knew I had more than I needed, but that's fine because I can kind of pick and choose. A couple of cars. Do a little car. It's big. Yeah. I want to make sure you could see through it fine. I thought you could, but so some games. Game. Excuse you, Kiba. Kitty sneezed. Is that Uno? Uno. Oh, this little dinosaur. Mr. Dino. And let's see. Try to figure out what I want to stick out at the top. We need a Monopoly. Let's pick one of these. Which one we got? Big one, little one. What is that? House of Dragon. Oh, it's from Game of Thrones type stuff. Yeah, Wicked or House of Dragon? It's big. We'll go with the little one. Which is looks like Wicked. Of course, it'll probably just get covered up, but I don't want to cover up my teddy bear completely. But we cover up our game. Oops, it's upside down. Don't put it upside down. Not that it matters, but all right. Stuffed animal, another one maybe. How about a little Care Bear? Stick him out here. And a little fidget toy. Okay. We need one more, something here. Camera. What's this? Yeah, put that there. The little baby toy. Actually, I'll put it over. If I don't drop it, I'll put it over here. It's a good spot for it. And I need something to stick out. Oh, there's a Barbie. She was wanting to go there. She just jumped right out. All right, Barbie, you can go right here on top of Uno that we've completely covered up, but that's okay. Even if it's covered up, little bits of it are showing, and it still comes across, right? What else? Anything else? That's pretty full. All right, let's shape it and see if we want to tuck anything anywhere. So we're going to shape the bottom first, I think. So I think I want to fold over just a little bit, like not quite a ½ inch maybe. And then we're going to glue the bottom with some fabric tack. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a wiggle to it, you know, so it's not just perfectly straight. Just throw that on there. I'm just going to kind of squish it. Just a little. Hold it for a second. See if I can't not glue my fingers to it. All right. And then I'm going to glue this side down. So just back where we were there. Ideally, I'd like the top not to be glued, but I don't know if I can do that. Let's see. Try to get that, just that side to go down. Okay. It's right over my little Care Bear. I might snip that wire off there. There we go. I don't want to lose it. I have a feeling it wouldn't be fun to step on. Alright, so we're going to wiggle this. Actually, I need a little more glue right here. Just a little. Get the spot to stick. Okay. My fingers get too sticky, I'll be sticking everything. Let me use my wipe. Okay. Alright, so we're going to shape this bag. Just some wiggles here. Okay, sort of like this. It doesn't really have to be glued, but I think I'll just glue a little tiny spot so it kind of keeps its shape. A little bit, maybe just right there. I don't want too much because I don't want to. I want it to be kind of loose, poofy. It'll flatten out when the journal's shut, but to have a little bit of shape to it. Get it stick. Come on. Stay. All right, that's good. And then we might tuck a few more things in there. Let's see. Doll. Stick this right there. Spot. And too big. Some of those aren't showing very well. The bear, we kind of lost the bear look. I'll put it behind. No, it's too big. All right, let's just do littler things. A phone or something. Put a phone there. Just kind of right there. trying to see. I don't want to cover too much because there's still a decent amount of stuff there. So I might put a few things over here. Move some of this up here. I think it's cute. Relatively simple idea in reality. Not super difficult. Now, what can I put at the bottom of the tree, maybe? Like a stuffed animal or something, maybe? I did have a couple of packages. There's not really any packages there. I like that. Put this little package there. Oh, hey, Deborah. All right, we'll put that there. And what else? Maybe something. Too big. There's another package. I don't like the color. Debating if there's things that wouldn't necessarily have to be in a bag. I do like that one. He's sticking out from the side. I don't know, maybe it's full enough. I feel like I need one more thing down there. There's another package. That works. Right, now there's a couple packages in the corner too. And let's see. Debating on the stocking. Headphones. I wonder if I can stick those headphones somewhere. I want the pack to be overflowing. This poor little Care Bear has a little tear on his ear. Let me see if I can mend it. Fix your ear. Might stick something there. It's going down pretty good. Okay, let's see. Do I have anything really tiny? Little game. I don't want to cover the doll though. No, we'll just leave it. I think it's all right. But stay stuck. It's fine. All right. So there's that. Got a little bag. Lots of toys peeking out. And Santa. Still have lots of stuff. I need to separate these from clothes and other things to just toys. So I don't have to dig through it every time. Like this Keurig wasn't really supposed to. I keep calling it Keurig. It's not really a Keurig. What is it? Brioche? Something like that. Alright. I wonder if I should put something over here. See if I have any more packages. Oh, there's a little ball. It's a really small ball. It's too small. Alright, I think that's kind of cool. Did have an elf on the shelf. It's not really sitting. don't know where he went. He's here somewhere. Is that him? Nope, that's something else. So stocking wise, there are a couple there, but I thought about putting a couple stockings. I had that one paper. Where'd it go? I set it out here a second ago. Let's see where I buried it. Oh, there it is. I'm not sure. Debating if I wanted to mess that up or not. I have a couple of these. I think it's the only thing I had was stockings on it. Let me look in my stickers. I don't think there's any. There's one. Was there any stockings in the fussy kits? I don't think so. I don't think there were. Alright. Let me cut one and see what it looks like. Find one that's not in the middle. One of the kind of bigger ones. Maybe this one. Let's see how it looks and then I'll decide if I want to use it or not. It's a little small, but it might be proportionate. It's not terrible. I was worried it might be too small, but I don't think it is. Try to find another one with the whole thing. So many of them are like cut because of where I cut this paper. I only need a couple. See if I can find any toys that are small enough. This has stuff in it, but I wanted to keep with the same material kind of thing. Well, don't drop it. Put one there, or just them both on this side. Of course, I picked the ones going the opposite directions. I wanted them going the same direction. Didn't think about that. I don't know if y'all are saying anything. Oh, Lori says super cute. Thank you, Lori. Okay. There. A couple there. I can do maybe one more. Should I do one more there? Probably. Let's do one more. Try to find one that's the same direction. There's one. It's a green one. And I'm going to try to pick some toys that will kind of fit. Alright, so do I want the green one there, or do I want the... Let's do one like that. No, let's do that one in the middle. Okay. So like that, and then what do we got that's kind of sort of small? I feel like I had some games and things that were kind of sort of small. I might can cut down to fit. What else do I got? make that a doll. Cut that out. All right, we'll make this a doll. It's actually like a book or something, but it's got a little kind of looking doll on front. It's a little girl. I'm going to turn her into a little doll. Stick her out of that. It's so tiny. Come here. Give me a little girl. We got one more little cut. Get your arm. Okay. I'll try to zoom. It's tricky, but let's see. Well, I'm pretty zoomed in already. Let me move it up a little bit. Well, I'm working on the stockings as long as I don't forget. Okay. Can't get much closer than that without accidentally going out of frame. So I'm going to try to put this in one of these. Just going to stick out of there. That'll look cute. I'm going to let her glue for a second, and then I'll put her down. Here, I'll set you over here. And we need something else for the other one. What can I find that's tiny? One of these had cards on it. Where'd it go? I don't think I can do this switch. I think it's too big. Yeah, it's too big. Something little. I could do... zebra. If I could just stick his head out of there. Really gonna have just a little portion of them. Feasible. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'll trim it after. Zebra sticking out of that one. Little doll sticking out of this one. And then something for this one. What can I find? There's a Batman. I think we could probably fit one of these and pretend like it's a little action figure. Debating on that or Sonic. Sonic's a good size too. Let me see. I do like the size of the Sonic. Let's try him. I didn't do a very good job with this stocking though. Fix that. Get some of the background showing there. There. Alright, we're going to cut Sonic out. I'm going to try to cut Sonic out. He's really tiny. We're going to mostly cut him out. glue. Figure out where he's at. I think about there. All right, Mr. Sonic, let's get you trimmed right there. Cute. Awesome. All right, let's glue those down. But this is a fun way where, you know, it's more like traditional junk journaling because we're using, you know, stuff that would normally be trashed. At least some of it. Stick that about there. Let's try to catch the edge. Fireplace. Rag. Too much glue. Cute. Like it. All right. So we got good there. We got our little sack full of toys, and I think we need like maybe just something over here. Maybe it's more Christmassy. So maybe a package or something. What do we got? That would fit. All right, Kiva, just a minute. I don't know if I have a small enough package left. Big packages left. Some cute kitty cats. Just think about putting one of these kitty cats on top of this box. Just because. Not quite so much tinsel. Just a minute, Kiva. He is wanting out. Speaking of kitty cats, I'm just going to set him on top of that box. Why not? Use your tweezers. You can't hold on to nothing. Oh, he's really getting impatient. He's like, Mom, I scratched on the door 3 times now. Okay, baby. Give me 1 second. There. This little kitty's hanging out on top of that box. All right. Give me 1 second. Okay. Cute. I think it's cute. Clean up my mess. Is that a toy? I can't tell. I think it is. Yeah. Keep that. Keep this for my next one. These are trash. All right. All this I will organize later. Put that little ball over there. What do you think? Cute? That doesn't even need glue because the glue went through enough. That's fine. A little bag. And I've left them kind of loose in places so that, you know, like these aren't even completely glued, so that they'll kind of have a little bit of a 3D-ness to them. Hey, little kitty cat. Santa. I like it. It's quick. Not too bad. And it's a cute little spread. Y'all like it? So that's probably going to be it for tonight because I haven't eaten dinner and I still got to cook dinner. So I'm just going to do the one thing tonight. And then I will be back on Wednesday. Ouch. Try to get this pen in. And I'll be back on Wednesday and we're going to do I think I'm going to do a shaker card. I came across a digital that I had of this gingerbread page. It's like got this little snow globe. And this is from, I think it's a Yummy Christmas Lullabelle stationery. I'm pretty sure that's what this is from. Don't hold me to it, but I'm 90% sure that's what that's from. But I'm thinking I can turn that into a shaker card somehow. So that's the plan for next Wednesday, for this coming Wednesday. So we'll do that. But this is our little spread for tonight. So we used a bunch of magazine images and made ourselves a little cute little Santa sack. All right, guys, y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. All right, take care. Bye-bye.